negotiating with wolves. That's the position Ukraine's president, Volodymyr Zelensky, now finds himself in after the Alaska summit between Donald Trump and Vladimir Putin. The meeting in Anchorage looked like history in the making. Putin arrived to red carpet treatment, smiles with Trump, even a ride in the presidential limousine. For a man wanted by the International Criminal Court, the symbolism was staggering. He walked away without conceding anything, no ceasefire, no truce, but with the appearance of being welcomed back as a legitimate statesman. Russian state media is already portraying it as proof that Moscow, not Kiev, controls the diplomatic agenda. Donald Trump declared the talks extremely productive, yet admitted the one big issue, ending the war, was not resolved. His campaign promise to end the conflict in 24 hours now looks far from reality. What he did achieve was optics, two great powers side by side, with himself cast as the indispensable deal-maker. Europe reacted with cautious relief. Fears that Trump might spring a backroom deal with Putin over Ukraine's head did not materialize. Instead, Trump picked up the phone, calling Macron, Merz, Starmer, Meloni, von der Leyen, and others. He sought their endorsement for a trilateral summit with Zelensky. They gave it, but with conditions. Brussels stressed that any settlement must come with ironclad security guarantees for Ukraine and reaffirm its path to the EU and NATO. Yet, beneath the polite statements, unease runs deep. European diplomats already hear signals from Moscow, demands for territorial concessions, recognition of the Russian language, protection for Orthodox churches. Kaja Kallas, the EU's foreign policy chief, was blunt. Russia has no intention of ending the war unless it is forced to. That leaves Zelensky in the most precarious position. He must enter talks that could corner him into land for peace, concessions, while keeping his people, his allies, and his soldiers on the battlefield aligned. Refusing Trump risks isolation from Washington. Accepting Putin's terms risks betraying Ukraine's independence. And all the while, Russia is likely to escalate militarily before negotiations, capturing more ground to strengthen its position at the table. Zelensky himself has warned of this possibility. Trump, for his part, still dreams of a sweeping peace agreement, something grand enough to bring him a Nobel Prize. A mere ceasefire won't do, but impatience is his greatest weakness. If results do not come quickly, he may be tempted to cut corners. That is when Ukraine's sovereignty will be most at risk. Putin, meanwhile, got exactly what he wanted: legitimacy on US soil, time to prolong his war economy, and the image of being Trump's equal on the global stage. Ending the war tomorrow could destabilize his regime. Keeping it alive allows him to pressure Europe, bleed Ukraine, and consolidate power at home. So where does this leave Europe? Watching nervously, yet insisting that Ukraine's future is Europe's own security. The statements after Alaska were clear: no Russian veto on Ukraine's path to the EU or NATO. But words will mean little if Trump pushes Zelensky toward concessions. The question is whether Europe is ready to hold the line when the pressure builds. Zelensky is about to step into a room with two wolves, one hungry for legitimacy, the other hungry for glory. His task is to keep Ukraine from being devoured by either. It is the ultimate high-wire act, and Europe must decide whether it will steady the rope beneath him or let him walk it alone. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, and visit westernrelations.com for more analysis on the shifting balance of power between America, Europe, and the world. Thank you for watching.